Yo guys, it's Mike from Chess Lifestyle, and today we are doing a nice, exciting simultaneous exhibition. So this is to celebrate our 100 days of training, which, okay, has been a bit on and off, but on the whole, pretty much on. And yeah, I wanted to play a simul, as promised. I did make that promise some time ago. So yeah, basically, I've just been having a look at how it works, and I found that actually I can choose which color I have as well as the starting position. So this is actually very nice because I just had the idea that maybe one day I can do a 1c3 Venom simul where I basically play 1c3 against everyone, and that would be some good marketing for the channel. But for today, we're just gonna do. I'm just gonna take random colors, I think. And I'll just take standard and initial clock time. So the more players you take on, the more time you may need. I see. Let's definitely 60 seconds increment is too much, I would say. I'd say 30 seconds increment is probably enough. And maybe even 10 minutes each is probably enough. I think that should be more than enough. 10:30. 10:30, how long is that gonna take though? Shouldn't take too long. I wonder if 30 seconds is gonna be enough actually. Maybe 60 makes more sense. I could do 40, 50, or 60 even. 30 seconds, is that enough? It really depends how many players are gonna join. I try to avoid Americanisms as much as possible, but I have picked up pronouncing it simuls. Oh god. No, we're definitely on the simuls. Simultaneous. Do they say simultaneous as well? They probably do. That's horrendous. I think let's play with 30-second increment. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? Host an extra initial clock time. Maybe if I give myself an extra 5 minutes, that will be fair. What's this? You may add extra initial time to your clock to help you cope with the simul. Add initial time to your clock for every player joining the simul. Ah, okay. That's a cool addition. I think sticking to 5 minutes should be fine. I reckon that should be alright. Only members of the team. Ah, so I could have had a team. That's actually quite a nice idea. Yeah, I think, you know what? I will do this. And we'll make it Chess Lifestyle. I haven't used this Leechess team in forever. But let's add it. I'll send it. I'll see if you guys can find it. If my internet will load. I'll see if you can find the Chess Lifestyle team, and then we'll make it Chess Lifestyle team members only. So yeah, do okay, let me do this. So watch, we play, right? Tools, community. So we want Chess Lifestyle. Yeah, this was really budget. I don't think this took off at all. But yeah, if you look up leechess.org/team/chess-lifestyle, then it should come up. Alternatively, I'll see if I can sign in and log in here. Maybe let me make the starting soon screen just to avoid showing any passwords or anything. But yeah, I think I'll get you guys to join the team. Is this gonna work? Let's see if this works. No, the link's not gonna work. Brilliant. Okay, wait. So Chess Lifestyle team link. It's /team/chess lifestyle. Maybe let's try it like that. So if you type in like leechess.org/team/chess lifestyle, like what I've just typed out, this should be good. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Alternatively, I just host the Simul. Can I make it private or something? Probably can't. I mean, how many additional people are going to join, right? Surely not that many. Yeah, I think maybe easiest is just to go no restriction, because then people can join. That should be alright. Estimated start time, let's go with like 120. Give people another few minutes to sign up. Celebration Simul for reaching 100 days of training on stream. Come join on YouTube at Chess Lifestyle. Okay, that'll do. I think this will be fine. So honestly, don't bother about joining the team. I think it's gonna be too annoying to set up. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's try it. Okay, so if you type in leeches.org/ or just leeches.org into your URL and then copy that into your URL, then it should come up. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, I've never hosted a Simul before. We'll see if any of you can join. Okay, we've got a light switch. Yes. Okay, so we'll wait for a few more people to join. I think if we reach like maybe 10 people, then we'll just start. Which I guess will be very difficult given there are 4 people on the stream. It may just be a one-on-one match where I have 5 minutes additional time. Maybe you know what I'll do is rather than give myself an extra 5 minutes, I'll give myself 30 seconds for every additional player. Or maybe a minute. I'll be generous. I'll give myself a minute per player. Yeah. Okay, no, Ashek. You may join. We'll wait another 5 minutes. Is there a max rating? There shouldn't be. I don't think I've put any max ratings or stuff like this. Are you not able to join? I posted the URL link in the chat, not the whole link. If you just type in leeches.org/ what I pasted, Simul YMDM 1FNZ, then you should be able to join. Okay, we could also do some woodpecker method maybe to warm up and wait for people to join. Maybe that's worth doing. We can do a few of these. Let's do a couple puzzles to warm up, and we'll wait for people to join. Let me see. Okay, so this one was the checkmate puzzle, yeah, which we failed to complete yesterday before my classical game. I'll be really surprised if I can just solve it just like that. Yeah, these kind of attacks, I don't know if it's easier for you guys, if it's just a me thing, or if everyone like struggles with these kind of like checkmate kind of attacks. It's really difficult. Random question, but what do you play against the bird? Can I answer it after the Simul, Arjun? Am I gonna get prepped really hard if I play against a bird? Nah, I mean, against the bird, I mean, you've got to consider it as a reverse Dutch. That gives you some more options. Probably I'd either play a reverse C3 Venom, or I would play my old line against the Dutch, which basically involves like a quick H6 G5 against this F4 pawn. found that this is quite effective. I mean, this move is really nice, except for this capture. I just don't see. I don't really get this. Maybe we can then play Queen H4, hitting the knight. Oh, that looks really good actually. Why didn't I ever see this Queen H4 move? That looks really nice. If they take the knight, then I can take the knight. And it feels like I've still got a promising attack. Maybe that's the best I can do. I don't know. It's not correct. Bishop takes knight, takes Queen H4. Takes G3. Threatens Rook H2, Queen E2, Queen H4 with mate. But Rook E3 keeps the disadvantage to a minimum. Or Queen F3. Fair. The move is Rook H1. Did I even consider this move? I must have, right? Yeah, this was like the only check in the position. So how does Rook H1 work? If I take... I don't see this at all. Grob? Yeah, grob against the bird. Basically, pretty much. Oh, what? If they take on H1... maybe now bishop takes G3. If knight takes, then I can go knight F2. If now bishop takes G3... Yeah, they take on here. I can go Queen H4 and bishop F2. Wow, Rook H1 actually works. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, I literally stared at this and just couldn't see it. This is the problem. Oh, man. Yeah, Rook H1. Unbelievable for us. Unbelievable. So yeah, guys, do any of you want to join the stream? We've got Arjun joining. Simul. Sapsara, are you gonna join? Oh god, this is gonna be a tough Simul. I need to wake up. This is gonna be rough. If we used my new rating, I'd get in. What a joke. What are you talking about? Is there a max limit? I didn't think I had put a rating limit. Yeah, no minimum, maximum rating. It's fine. You can just join. If we use my new rating, I'd get in. What are you Samsara, why do I ask you this every single stream? What are you talking about? I swear to God. Send me the link. It's in the chat. Yeah, it's a Glory Cup. So, Samsara, how am I supposed to possibly work out what you're talking about if you give absolutely zero context? It's so funny. This is the link. If you type in leeches.org/ and then that URL, it should work. For Team England Glory Cup? So what, there's a minimum requirement to get in, like how, or I guess you still need to apply, right? How does it work? I mean... Is there anyone else who wants to join? Because I think we've got 4 members. I feel like that's a little... Okay, Safsara just disappeared. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, let's add Safsara. So okay, I think I don't know, 4-person Simul. I guess it's still a Simul. We could play a 4-person Simul. Team selections were last week. I see. Interesting. Is that published online? Do you know who got in for the team selection? I would be very interested to see like who they selected and how they selected for the Glorny. The Glorny was such a good tournament as well. It's really good fun. Not to rub salt in the wound, Safsara, but you'll get there for sure. I'll have a look actually. Glorny Cup 2024 team selections. I'll have a look at this later. Okay, you know what? I'll do one more woodpecker method, and then if no one else joins, then we'll just start the Simul. I think that's it. So let's do one more. Give everyone else some time. Is it not just knight d6? How is this one so much easier? I guess my rook is hanging over, right? So if they take... Oh, and I'm not even winning this. Oh my god, I'm gonna blunder every game in this simul. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I kind of want to, like, trap this queen somehow, but it's never working. Blind as a bat. Blind as a bat. I didn't see it. You're welcome to give your suggestion on chat if you think you find the answer before me. I will try not to look. Don't get it. Somehow d4 feels like it could be a good move. Oh my god, is d4 the move? And when they take, we can somehow like take everything and then we just trap the queen at the end or something? That would be unbelievable, but they've got queen e7, unfortunately. But something about d4 looks really strong. I don't quite get it. Maybe takes and then we can take and we pick up the piece, right? At the end. Maybe d4 is the move. Wow, what a move. What a move. Okay, you guys are doomed. I'm going to win every game. You guys are going to get crushed. I was close to getting in. What's the link? Oh, I think that was an old question. D4 maybe. Nice. Okay, actually maybe I'm not going to win. You guys got it faster than me. Oh dear. Safsara, why are you joining on 2 different accounts? Like, which account are you playing on? Hey, another guy joined? My god. What a what a comedian. Okay, I think we're just gonna start with a 4. I love how it says accept a random candidate, and I can't even turn down the random candidate. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna start. Let me move my camera back. Let's go. Oh my god, I almost clicked accept on Safsara. Okay, let's begin. So, what to play against Josh? Let's play c3. Auto switch? Yeah, I definitely want auto switch. Against Arjun, Reti King's Indian player. No, not Reti, Sicilian King's Indian player. I could play c3. Let's play Reti. d4. I guess we'll go knight f6. Oh, and we're back to Arjun again. Oh, it's only 3 games? Wait. Why didn't I get to play against Safsara? Yeah, I want to play against Safsara. I don't know why. Maybe Safsara hadn't played at that point. So, against Safsara, I want more practice in the Karo, so we're going to play Karo. Okay, so against Arjun, let's play this Reti. Against Josh, we're playing c3 Venom. Playing a Karo. And, oh, we get Jobava from... I presume this is Frizz. So, probably then I'm going to go with d5. That's very solid. And we get a King's Indian, so I'm going to hit Arjun with some Reti preparation, which maybe he doesn't know. And we get bishop f4 here. So I'm going to just play c6 and get reverse c3 Venom. And e6 here. Oh yeah, we're going to have this whole anti-London. I definitely remember finding some problems with it. So let's just go into it and see what happens. Let's see what happens. So okay, bishop b2, of course. Oh, we get Panov. So okay, I'm gonna hit Safsara with some preparation, which he's never gonna have seen before because there's no way he's seen it. I'm still in book against Arjun, so we'll just play book. And here, let's think carefully. Let's definitely start with e3. E3 has to be good. A knight f3 here. So Frizz is not playing with f3, playing for the sharp stuff. Yeah, I definitely want to play with bishop f5. Yeah. And Safsara's playing knight f3. Okay. So then in that case, I will play knight f6. Um, the question is, do I want to play like h6 and preserve my bishop, or maybe just e6? I think e6 makes more sense here. Yeah, and we get this whole system with b6. Knight f3 is definitely my gut. I remember I had a game where I took and played like bishop d6 or something, and I was completely losing. But that was a wild line. Let's go knight f3. We can't afford to spend time in such positions. Yeah, this is still fine. Bishop g2. Okay, knight e5, right. So actually, oh, that is the point, right? White wants to play g4 here. I forgot about this stuff. I think I should just be able to play h6. I think I should be fine. h6, g4, bishop h7, h4. How problematic is that? Knight d7. I really should know this line already because I've come across it so many times. I really should be knowing my stuff here. I actually feel like a tempo down, I might not be in time to play this, unbelievably. So maybe I need to play... But if h6, g4, bishop h7, h4... I play knight d7, they play g5. This looks really bad for me already. I'm really disappointed in myself for not knowing this. It's really essential. Bishop g6, they can already play h4. This is really a big problem. Am I not supposed to play e6? Am I supposed to play knight d7 first, maybe? Maybe that's the point. Knight d7. I can take on e5 there. Maybe that's an option. We gotta make a call. Let's just play this. I don't know if it's a blunder. It might be a blunder. Bishop e3. That's a weird move. That's a weird move. I guess let's play to our structure anyway with bishop e6. Okay, e5 is met by d3, bishop e7. Alright, let's just play h3. Why are we back on this game? Why is the auto switch not working? Did it register my h3 move? Oh, everyone is thinking right now? Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, then I want to think more about this game against Frizz with his 97. Oh, and it's it's just switched to me immediately. Okay, I want to go back to this game. So we've got h4 on the board. Interesting. I wonder if g4 immediately was... I guess g4 is still a threat, but maybe now I can take once. They take with the pawn, hitting my knight. If I move away, then g4 comes, right? And I'm in trouble. But this is really poor that I don't know this line. I should know it. The difference here, though, is by playing h4 first, I do have the option to play h5. And the fact that I can play h5, it makes me a lot happier. So I think g4 needed to be played first. Bishop g6, then h4. Because then I can't play h5 because they take on g6, right? So I think g4 would have been stronger. I think now I have h5 as a resource. Looks good to me. Okay, in c5, now we go g6. Somewhat in book there. Yeah, black's kind of waiting for me to develop the bishop, so I kind of want to delay that. Let's play a move like bishop h2. Okay, we have knight c3 again, so probably then just bishop g7. There was like some nuance. There was some nuance here I need to be slightly careful about. Yeah, bishop g7 definitely looks right. Let's definitely play that. Knight e7 back makes sense. In which case we can just castle. D6, so continuing to make improving moves. I don't want to move my bishop. Don't necessarily want to move my knight. What was the line that I had issues with? There was some line I had issues with and I would want to throw that on Josh, but I don't remember. I don't remember how to do it. Maybe it'll come up later. I'll play knight d2. F3. Oh wow. So maybe this is still like some preparation of sorts. Okay, if we take on e5, pawn takes, and we move the knight. They play g4, takes. Doesn't look losing. Probably we should get rid of a strong knight. That's my feeling. Yeah, let's get rid of it. A3, wow. What is that? That feels like it's actually preparation, which is quite impressive if so. I feel like knight e4 already might be a good move. Unless I'm blundering something. I feel like I can't remember when to play knight e4, but it feels like it's the right time to play it now. Let's play it now. It takes back with the pawn indeed. So I guess I would imagine knight d7, but maybe knight b8, knight e7, knight f5 is not a bad idea as well. Yeah. I don't know. Do I want the knight on d7? What does it do on d7? Does it do anything? Maybe just go back to b8. Like, this is quite a close position. I don't think I'm going to get punished. Let's go back to b8. I've got knight h5 playing for some tricks with e4. I'm not going to blunder that. So I guess queen c2 unless... Yeah, no, we're not... No need to have queen c1. Yeah, queen c2 definitely looks like the move. Okay, and we get the capture, which is the point of waiting for me to play knight d2. But here... Let's take back with the e-pawn. And we get a capture. Now, I had the feeling that this shouldn't be possible. I hope I haven't blundered something. Let's find out. Okay, so everyone's thinking. That's good. I saw that I had trouble winning with the Jobava line with f3, g4, h4. Interesting. I play my own stuff. So, normally this knight e4 move that I played against Afsara and capture and knight g5, the idea is that I should be able to win on d4. But I'm suddenly very afraid if I've blundered something. But I think this should be fine. Takes. I think I'll take the free pawn. It's a free pawn, right? That looks free. Looks a little dodgy, but it looks free. I mean, we gotta commit now. I mean, we've gone for it, right? I guess if we take, they can always take on e4. How have I messed this up? I could also play bishop d5 just to be super solid. Maybe that's also very playable. Maybe that's the smarter decision here. Like, I can worry about... Yeah, I'm not going to enter these complications. Let's play bishop d5 instead. I think that looks better. Yeah. Okay, so we've got f5. Fine. Now, do I want to play the ambitious way or play, like, more typical ratty stuff? Let's play more typical. Save the concrete stuff for another day. And my thinking was on g4, I'll just play bishop g6. This is my thinking. And basically don't take. This is kind of more in line with Caro. Queen d7. Queen d7. Interesting. So black's really waiting for me to develop the bishop before playing bishop a6. So I take. I wonder. Yeah, a4 looks like a really annoying move to deal with. So let's play that. And b4 here. Wow. This looks somehow so dodgy for Safsara. How's he managed to get away with this? I mean, I think castling has to be alright. Like, if he plays b5, like, can't be something special. I don't know. Yeah, castling should be fine, unless I don't want to. I wonder if his position is critical. Maybe I need to play like e5 or something. It's b5. Maybe e5 is actually really interesting. Give my knight a more active square. I probably can't go so passive and allow this b5, right? Maybe that's the point. Maybe I should go e5. Yeah, I think that looks interesting. Let's go for it. Knight back to f6. Okay. So... what do we want to do? Where do we want our rooks? Which rook where? I think actually c5 already looks kind of nice. I think that looks like a nice move. Wow, bishop g5. My instinct would be to move for queen. Do I really want to trade off dark squared bishops? Yeah, my intuition is definitely to play something like queen b6 or something, just to move the queen. I mean, bishop e7 also looks decent, but... I mean, also, you know, developing a piece kind of makes sense as well. Creates a threat. If they take back with a knight. Doesn't look bad at all. To trade this bishop or not, I really don't know. Nah, let's keep it on. Let's keep it on. Let's play queen b6. Okay, we're a bit lower on time. Bishop b7 is played instead. Maybe I should just push a5. I'm a little concerned about my king being in the center, but... Or maybe I can even play bishop d3 first now, right? That's kind of more principled. But a5 first is very grippy. Let's start with bishop d3. Let's start with bishop d3. I feel like it's more principled. h6, okay. Do I need to move a4 in the position or not? I kind of see it as useful. Yeah, let's play it. I think we got the time to play a4, so let's do it. Bishop b5, wow, okay. Then let's definitely castle. Okay, and we got some time again. I'm very glad to hear, Frizz, that you misplayed your position. I need this reassurance. Damn, I can't believe Safsara knew this line. It's kind of mad. Having said that, I feel like my position's alright. So he takes. Intuition says bishop takes is correct. Bishop takes looks really good. Now I'm being stupid and looking at moves like pawn takes d4. It's stupid. Unless it's not stupid. I don't know. Maybe it's actually interesting. Nah, we take the damn bishop. Stop being stupid. Yeah, take that bishop. Okay. So knight a4. Is that really playable? I think let's give a check. Let's give a check on a5. And Zavsara goes with this instant capture. I think Zavsara's position is dodgy as hell. I have the bishop pair. I think I'm doing great. I quite frankly think I am doing fantastic. I guess bishop takes is going to be best. I'm just wondering if I've got even better here. Like maybe somehow h6 first or something, but I don't know. h6 first could be a very nice finesse if it works. h6, knight goes back to h3. Take on e5. Makes it a little bit more messy than I would like, to be honest. Let's just take the damn pawn. Let's take the damn pawn. And knight c3 back, right? Because yeah, if c3 I was going to play b5 and win the piece. So I think this was probably necessary. But then I've kind of gained this queen a5 for nothing. So I definitely feel like I have the momentum here. But I definitely need to check out the opening, because the opening I think I had a tough position. Bishop b4 feels like the way I'd want to progress this position, so let's go for it. And we have g5, okay. This is fine. Do I want to throw in queen b3 or not? That's my golden question. It's so tempting, but maybe let's start with rook c1. And which rook as well? Let's start with this rook. Let's start with rook c1. Okay, we have a trade on d8. And again, which rook? Which rook? Important question. Which one makes more sense? Probably the a rook, if I want to be playing more on the king side. And Josh has finally played rook c8. Okay. Now I definitely feel inclined to play with like queen e2 to cut out any bishop a6 stuff. Guess knight c6 comes then. Queen e2 feels like a very natural move, especially since that rook is now transferred over. Probably is not going to go back with rook e8, which would be very slow. So now we can damage the pawn structure, but I don't know if that's worth it. Probably not, since bishop d3 is possible. Knight h6 is even interesting, to be honest. Knight h6 is even interesting. Is that a move I want to play? Oh, it looks so interesting. I think we should play it. It can't be bad, right? Can't be bad. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. And a5, really going for this bishop a6, but then a5 feels extremely weakening to me. It feels extremely weakening. But what's the best way to punish it? Probably knight c4. Looks good. Let's go for that. Rook c1 from Safsara. Does that not blunder a pawn? Can I not play bishop b2 and be greedy and grab a pawn? I can also play bishop b5, but then that blunders the pawn for me. I don't know. Looks like a free pawn to me. Bishop b2, rook c4 maybe. Takes on a2. Maybe that's interesting. Kind of find it hard to believe. Bishop b2, rook c4. I don't believe it. Don't believe it 1 second. Bishop b2, I don't believe it. I also wonder if bishop b5 takes the pawn. Then I can play bishop b2. Maybe that's like a slightly better version. I don't know if I really want to allow that knight to get active though. Probably don't. Bishop b2. Bishop b2. Yeah, bishop b2. Bishop b2. Bishop b2. Okay, we're good. You're gonna flag play faster? I do get a 30-second increment though, right? How am I doing on the clock? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. But yeah, that's a good piece of advice, Lucas. Play a bit faster. Did you just wake up, by the way? That's my prediction. Okay, bishop e2 from Frizz. Right, that does kind of stop my plan of just winning a pawn, which wasn't very subtle. Now I'm not sure if I like my knight on h6, to be honest. This looks like a really silly move, but I'm going to play knight g8 back. We can kind of wait. Oh, he's trying to trap my bishop. Oh, that's so clever. Takes on a3 and rook b3. Does that work? Maybe then I can play rook d3? Something about it doesn't feel right. I feel like I can take this pawn. Surely I can take this pawn. Am I actually getting tricked here? If I take the pawn, he pushes b5. Is that a move? Jesus. Pushes a pawn. I should be able to get away, but I need to play faster. It's fine. I'm literally fine. Can I take on b6? Is that not a free pawn? What am I missing here? Like, that's just a free pawn. More than a free pawn. Okay, so b5 is the idea. But okay, I can move my bishop. It's no problem. I can move my bishop here. What's the issue? Am I getting wrecked somehow? I don't see it. Don't see it. Just move the bishop. And knight e8, right? So I guess the point being is that he doesn't want me to come in. Oh, I just remembered that Arjun hates playing a King's Indian against Bretty English. So good job that we're subconsciously making that cool. I didn't remember that statement, but I just felt like it would be a good line against Arjun for some reason. We could take once. I wonder if that's worth it. We can also play queen b3. Maybe queen b3 is a useful move to throw in. Yeah, since we no longer have entry on c7, I think this is useful. Okay, taking on d3. I don't want to enter complications by taking on d7, so just recapture. Castle's queenside. Oh, but now I'm very happy to take on c3. Right? That just looks... Unless I myself am getting mated, like if I takes with the queen, take on a2. Maybe like queen c5 or something. My knight is covering that square. Seems alright. It feels I'd be amazed if taking isn't a good move. Let's just take it. We're gonna get flagged. As Lucas says, we're gonna get flagged at this rate. So we do need to speed up a tiny bit. Let's play rook c2. I think we can take it very slow. And here we're winning an exchange. Or are we? Yeah, if we take on c8, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Okay, and takes with the queen. Right, so if I take on a2, maybe there's queen c5. My dark squares are a little bit weak. Don't want to risk it. I think I'm honestly fine. I'd be a real chicken if I don't take. But maybe he chooses queen b4 instead. Takes an a2, queen b4. How does that go? That's a little bit more challenging. Maybe I shouldn't risk it. Just play the endgame. Again, maybe getting flagged here, so... Is the endgame, like, completely winning for me? This is a really tough decision, actually. This is like a critical moment. We're going into the endgame. We're chickening out. We're chickening out. Oh, we're really low on time. Okay, I need to play really fast. Proceeds to slow down. Surely attacking the rook on f1 can't be a mistake. Let's put the bishop on a better square. Okay, and now we just castle. Alright, we gotta play fast now. Okay, let's play fast. Let's play fast. Is b5 a useful move? Probably. Let's play it. Okay. Maybe let's take once now, because I think there are threats of d5. Let's put the bishop here. We're not blundering, are we? We're not blundering rook b3. Oh, maybe we are. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Maybe a5 is needed then to give my bishop a square. Really dodgy move. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Feels about right. And here. Alright, let's just develop. Let's just. That was very reckless. just an intuitive. Okay, maybe I didn't need to go that fast. The switching of color, I can see why players like to just play on one color. Let's play where our strength is, actually. I changed my mind. The rook's probably better there. Right, and now he's able to take the pawn. That's the problem. Unless I've got bishop d3 here. Bishop d3, knight f6. Let's play it. Let's play it. I think it's kind of working. Kind of not. I meant a4 was definitely my idea here. That was my hope. I was a bit scared maybe a4 was good from Frizz, but... Now, yeah, I don't have knight h4 anymore, so I guess I have to go knight e1. Knight c3. Definitely want to prepare this push, but how to make it work? Queen on d2, is the queen kind of misplaced there? It's tough to say. We need to make a call. We need to make a call very fast. Speed. Maybe this is good. I feel like the queen is well placed actually. So, mm, oh, that's actually a very strong move. Can I afford to play knight e7? Probably not. Go on, let's play this disaster of a move. Yeah, and I saw this idea. I was thinking of just taking the knight and entering this endgame. I don't think I've got much choice, to be honest. Yeah, it takes back. I think it was just to play with like g6 or something. Maybe it's bad to weaken those squares for no reason. Hey, let's play knight e7. Maybe I've given up some chances, but we'll see. I mean, rook e8 makes sense. Knight c2 was the idea. f4 now. Bishop e4 feels like useful if I can get away with it. Maybe not though. We need to play faster as well. So let's just... Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. So I guess b4, take. No, not quite working yet. Alright, let's just take it slowly. Oh, he's not going to take my bishop. Interesting. Alright, let's keep the knight then. Let's keep the knight. And... Wait, what? I mean, rook c8 has to be tried, surely. Unless rook d4 is better. No, we gotta protect our back rank. Let's just improve the king. We have a counterattack. This is good. From Josh. Where do you want to go with this? Let's push d5. I think that's right. Okay, then this should be no problem. Right? I'm surely able to defend that point. Am I not able to? It's like queen f6 really strong. Holy crap. Oh, it's really close whether it works or not. I think let's just play it. I think it'll be fine. I don't want to drop a pawn, so I guess we'll take. Hey, this is definitely getting a bit difficult. b4 now has to be good. Alright, we're getting low on time. Thanks for the free pawn. Oh god, did I miss a tactic or something? I can't even read Lucas's message. Wait, can we really take that? Probably not. Take. Let's be careful. We need to hurry up though. Probably just improve the king, right? Can't be that bad. I blundered a pawn. Whoops. Oh, that's a nasty pawn to blunder. Okay, we can take. Okay, we're gonna have to start playing faster. Rook b3, I think, was my plan. Oh boy. Definitely g6 should be right. Holy crap. What on earth are you talking about, Sapsara? I don't want to know. Queen e7. Interesting. That gives us time for knight g2, so we'll throw that in. Maybe I missed a tactic. I don't know. Yeah, so that's the idea, I guess. Guess we have to play like bishop d5 or something. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Guess let's stick to the light squares. King e8 makes sense. Getting a lot of pressure here from Josh. Rook b2 seems safe enough. Let's put the king on f5. I think that's a good piece. Let's improve our king. Okay. Should be alright. Should be alright here. Surely that's nothing if he comes down to d6. Don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe it. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Oh, okay. Let's take back. Okay. And where to put this queen is the question. Maybe all the way back. That's my idea. Oh, okay. Big break. Let's take. I take on c5. That was always my thinking. Yeah, let's take on c5. I think that looks good. And here, it's probably a cleaner way to do this somehow, but takes. Go on, let's enter this. It's too late to join. And you're welcome to join the stream. And I don't know why I'm saying this, because if you could hear me, then you wouldn't be asking the question. Surely I can take on c4. Thank you, Arjun, for responding. That looks interesting. My structure is ruined, but it's very interesting. Wow, rook c7. Oh, rook c7? Get out of town. Safsara, did you really just play that? Okay, holy crap. That's a good move. I completely missed that. Luckily, I've got some compensation. I might be lost away. Okay, so that's the idea. Maybe let's throw this in. I guess rook here. Maybe that looks like a... Oh, don't get back rank mated. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is so hard. Okay, no more back rank. Okay, let's recapture. Okay. Oh god. Wow. This looks very dangerous. This looks extremely dangerous. Um, no mating nets, please. Wow, and a break here. Maybe I can throw this move in. Yeah, so now this is a very interesting imbalance. I wonder who's got the edge here. So he grabbed a pawn. My knight is really a big problem. God, what do I even play? Oh, it's greedy, but I think let's just take it. Let's just take it. Okay. I'm probably happy to exchange rooks. Always happy to exchange rooks there. Wow, okay. Didn't consider that. Taking should be correct. Should be correct. Pieces are on a light square, that's good. Let's start with this. Feel like that's a useful move. Aha. So I'm thinking king c6 is probably the best of the options. Yeah, probably king c6. We get one capture here. Let's play king b6. Try and get some counterplay. Oh, this is such a dodgy move, but let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah. Wow, okay, so trying to go for pawn Safsara, very greedy. I can't believe that's good. What's the key move here? Probably this. This looks right. Oh, that looks like a scary move, Frizz. That looks like a very scary move. Or do I have a way out of it? No, I don't. Yeah, oh, crap. Here. Wow, what is that? What is that? Okay, I've got to play this. So Safsara grabs a pawn. Got to start pushing and just pray that it's enough. And then my idea was to play knight f4 here. I hope that's fine. This is Safsara's plan. Oh, don't tell me that actually works. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me that actually works? Ah, it's such a jammy move. Ah, there's no way. That really works? God's sake, no. I need to find a good move here. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. That's a really nice move. That's a really nice move. I don't know. I don't know. We don't have the time. We do not have the time anymore. Pawn goes vroom. Pawn goes vroom. Aha. Some more tactics I need to be aware of. Let's play this one. Yeah, and that's the point. That's the point. Rats. Ah, I'm so annoyed I allowed that. Let's play that, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea, Lucas. I have to check this out later. So which pawn to push now? Probably this one. Probably this one. We can give a check. That looks good. Yeah, and that was the point. Oh, but we can take on f2. Guess that looks good. Black resigned. Okay, we got one game. GG. GG, Josh. Yeah, I mean, tough luck with blundering the fork on b6. I mean, yeah, this is quite a... yeah, this b6 pawn can be very weak whenever you push a6 or a5, so you have to be keeping tabs on it, like a knight on d7 or something. Nah, Tricky, we're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game against Safsara. We're gonna win this. Oh wow, the rucksack. Oh dear. I mean, I saw it and I was like, nah, surely doesn't work. But okay. I mean, we gotta take it. We gotta take it and then see. What's the line? It's gonna be like some good line here. It's gonna be something nice. Looking at queen b1. That's an idea. Probably queen b1 is a useful move. Okay, rook b5. Surely just b6. For the sake of my sanity, can you please hold the draw? Yes. I will try. I will try my best. God, I'm glad I'm only playing 3 games. Or 4 games, was it? Was it 4? Oh yeah, 4 games. I'm looking down here and I'm counting 2, but of course it includes the game that's on the board. Why am I counting when I've got like a bloody position to play out? I need something fast here. I need something fast. Maybe rook e8 is fast enough. I mean rook c8. I think that's fast enough. What is this? I'll just head over. Feels like Safsara's breaking some endgame principles, activating his pawns before his king. I have to have some words about that. Like, what is Safsara's rook? What is Safsara's king? GG, well played. Queen e2 threw me off. Yeah, a5 was probably dodgy. Definitely. So I need to sacrifice here. I've got no choice. Okay, and then probably I should have been looking more at this game to calculate here. My thinking is I don't want to obviously trade, right? Take. Push pawn, push pawn, push pawn. Queen, queen. That feels very scary. Although, whose king is weaker there? Is it actually white's king who's weaker? Can I even do that? Takes. Pawn here, bishop here. pawn on. No, 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 no. No. I should just move to a light square. And hope this is enough. Okay. Hope and pray. So what? King c5 surely has to be the move. This feels like a decent try. Yeah, man, I want to go back to this. What the hell is going on here? Okay, move from Arjun, which is rook f8. So probably I trade that. Yeah, I think I definitely want to trade that. Okay, so what to do now? So f5 is like a threat, so maybe king b7, get off the line. Feels very reasonable. Okay, now I need to be careful here. What's the right plan? Need to be careful. I can play for h5, but I don't know if it's actually good. I feel like it's not. Do I really want to let his king in though? Probably not as well. It's a very tough position. Very tough position. Let's play that for now. Okay, so how to continue here? I think let's just get rid of the knight for practical purposes. I think that it is a nice bishop, but so I push here, takes here. We can also push the other pawn. It's not a bad idea. That's like a more dangerous pawn, right? Here, 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 here. Yeah, let's push the other pawn. Let's push the other pawn. Okay, so we can just move back. That was my thinking. I think that was fine. I hope it was fine. Takes back with pawn. So now, yeah, to avoid the queen trade, I guess. I guess let's just enter with our pieces and hope it's enough. No checks there. Okay, captures immediately. So I can push. I guess pushing should be good. Yep, let's find out. King moves. Oh, do I have a nice trick? No, that's a terrible move. Don't play that move. Let's play that. I don't know. Right, so this is their idea. Now I don't want to get mated. Probably then let's go here. I think that makes most sense. So he blocks. Surely that's not holding though. I think queen g6 has to be good. Okay. So what now? Now I'm more happy to play h5, I think. Right? It's now or never. Now it's not now or never, but I think it makes sense. Okay, here I'm pretty sure we can take on b7. That looks like a winning advantage. Yeah. And this crazy position continues, so what I can promote. Ooh, I've also got rook e8, which is very interesting. Doesn't quite work. Or does it? Jesus Christ, what a position. Oh, I've also got that check. Take. Oh my god, what's the right move here? Check. Maybe we can also give a check here. Let's throw in this check. Hopefully it's useful. Take, here. Aye, let's just end that game. Oh, is it not gonna work? Surely not again. Wait a sec. Here. I'm so confused right now. What? Why is this house this... What is happening? Okay, let's just play this move. I don't get it. I don't know. And then my idea is to try and push the pawn together, maybe somehow. Or I could win the rook. Takes, check. King here. Have I messed this up somehow? I don't get it. Oh, I don't know. It's such a close one. That's not a good move though. I think I can play this. Unless I'm blundering something. Feels fine. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Back to this mess of a game. Take. Yeah, has to be winning. If I take king here, pawn on, king here, queen, right? Just double check, triple check. We're taking it. Maybe I can throw in this check. Or maybe even this check now. What matters more? Oh boy. What is this position? Takes. I have no idea. Bishop, king here. What's the point? Bishop all the way back feels like it's correct. This looks like a good move. Okay, don't want to get down to a minute. Probably here. Okay. Anything more on Safsara's game as well? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where do I want to go? Probably doesn't feel right, but oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Check king here. Takes queens. Check king here. Takes queens. Am I too slow? Am I too slow? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just come here, I guess. Did Arjun resign? I think Arjun resigned. They didn't even tell me. GG Arjun. I'm... Take. What do I play? What do I play? Probably this. I think I've lost it. Annoyingly, I think I've lost it. But here I can do this, right? Or not? Let's go for it. Maybe push the pawn. No, wait. Rats. I think I've got to try this. I don't think it works, but I've got to try it. Now, and play that. Is he trying to give some checkmatey stuff? If I go king here. King here. This looks good, actually. I think this looks good. Unless I missed something. I think this looks good. God. I mean, this is crazy if this is somehow, like, saving the game. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to probably go to a light square. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Man. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm running my clock down so you have time to think. Sapsara, just play the damn game. What is it with all these tactics? Just play. It's a symbol. If I'm down on the clock, I'm down on the clock. So be it. Play to win. Always play to win. And that's a really nice move. That's such a nice move. Maybe I can do this. Keep the fight alive. Never give up. How much time do I have on Sapstars? I've got 50 seconds. Okay, he played. That's a very annoying move. What is that? What is this move? I guess I have to play like this or something. Phew, that's not a nice move. Oh, that's a nice move. God, how are these guys playing so well? How do I even trick Frizz in this position? Out of tricks. Yeah, out of tricks. Out of tricks. Okay, then I guess we just go back. Or maybe we hit the pawn. How does that go? Let's try hitting the pawn. Yeah, so he takes my rook. My thinking was maybe I could play like d7. This is my last effort, last ditch effort. But yeah, really nice game. Let's make sure we don't mess up against Apsara. Probably that's a very good check, so I can't go to d8. Probably then c6 is then needed. Unless I can go to d6, is that any better? I don't really know, it's probably the same. Maybe this is slightly better. Okay. But then I think I can build the fortress. I reckon I can play bishop here. I reckon that should be fine. It's probably a very good move. Yikes! Yikes, 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 yikes. Yep, we're gonna play on. We're gonna play on. Oh, man. I think this is definitely a fortress, right? Has to be. I think I can even give that pawn up. It's fine. Just put the bishop here. I mean, I think playing for a win would be too insane. I think that's a draw. This game, on the other hand, we're gonna play it on. We're gonna play it on. I don't think there's much hope though. Maybe I can start pushing the other pawn though. But what does that achieve? Let's push it. Let's push it. Yeah, I mean this game's over, but we'll play it on. We'll play it on. And I guess pushing the pawn to b4 is now a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. So the problem is we can't push anymore, but we can just shuffle the king. I can't imagine shuffling the king is going to be a mistake. Yeah, it's fine. Got him! Got him! Let's go! Let's go, boys! I'm so sorry, Frizz, but I was planning this trick for the last 10 moves, and it actually worked. That's pretty glorious. Oh, okay. Relax. It is never over till it's over. It's never over till it's over, my friends. It's never over. You fight until every last resource. Oh man, that was clutch. But yeah, fantastic game, Frizz. Fantastic game. I need to be careful I don't Zugzwang myself as well. I guess I can make it a little bit harder by doing this. I was watching the other games. Oh man. I mean, I was trying to stay super calm as well, just to like, if there was any chance to like draw you into a false sense of security. Just being like, you know, I've lost it. I'll just play on. Just, you know, why not? Just offer a draw. Yeah, this... I mean, you know, maybe we can play for more. I don't know. I mean, we'll just play it out, but holy crap. the what the hell from Lucas. Man, I felt that. Like, Lucas has just been watching the game thinking, like, there ain't no way. But there's always a way. I mean, Frizz was definitely throwing for content, right? That was the plan. Yeah, 100% got me there. Oh, man. It's been a while since I've done a good one, so that's nice. No draw? Sapsara's gonna grind me out? I mean, I mean, you've got a Rook's pawn. I don't believe it. I can draw this against Stockfish. Yeah, let's not blunder mate. Yeah, and now I can't be getting too cocky as well. I need to focus here. Like, Rooks are no jokes. Now the question is, I could go this way. But probably that's very unnecessary. Let's go back. So I have to be careful of some tricks. So for instance, you know, if Rook h1 and he tries to push h4, I need to be quite careful. Like with some ideas. It's actually the second time in my life I stalemated somebody twice in a month. So I guess the good news is that you're getting winning positions, Frizz. So that's maybe like a positive take. But yeah, okay. If it's happened twice in a month, then for sure, like, it's probably gonna happen one more time in your life, and then it's never gonna happen again. So at least you're 2 out of 3 of a way there. I mean, I don't have a choice. Yeah, but I just gotta be a bit careful with these tricks. Now, Sapsara needs to be a little bit careful here. Yeah, let's push the pawn. I mean, that has to be useful. And he's really going for it. I mean, this is how you lose games. This is unbelievable. Sapsara really wants to win. So okay, let's get this right. Let's think about this. What's the best way to do this? Is there a way I can somehow keep this pawn in a better way? Or do we just have to push it? Maybe we can try and stop the king advancing. Let's try this. I made 2 brilliant moves. I can't imagine that. Castle's queenside was the best move in the game. That's very nice. I mean, it felt wrong, but then it turned out to be alright. And c4 too. Yeah, c4 was very nice. I mean, basically I was avoiding trading knight for bishop because I wanted like more like imbalance. But then yeah, it turned out your bishop was just better than my knight completely. So I was hoping that Sapsara might forget about his rook. That was the play. Maybe it was a bit too much. Yeah, let's just go back. I mean, the point being is the bishop's very secure, hitting h-pawn again, so. Yeah, probably b2, I don't know. I feel like it's all a draw. It's all a draw. Okay, we have this once more. I guess we can try b2 this time. Let's try b2 this time. Let's switch it up. Let's think if there's a way. What happened to the music? We need the Zelda music. Okay, my internet is just dying. Fine. Let's try refresh that. So is g4 any good? g4, if he pushes, how does that go? It's probably just a draw as well. Probably just a draw as well. Go on, let's risk it. Risk it. Risk it for all the marbles. Oh, when I stacked my knight for the pawn, I see. Why didn't you protect pawn? Why did I protect pawn? Did I not have to? Because, yeah, I've got the fork, right? But the thing is that... Yeah, I guess Sapsara can't take it, right? So maybe I could have went for that trick. I saw it, but then thought... I mean, he's not going to take the pawn. But... Is it a draw if I play king g1 instead of king g2? This is some classic Nepo Caruana stuff. Wow, so that endgame was actually drawing. That's unbelievable. Check 19 rook b3 later. We'll have to have a look. But yeah, it's definitely looking like it's a draw. I mean, in the end it was still a draw. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, this line in the opening... Okay, so Sapsara decides not to risk all the marbles. Quite rightly so. I mean, I don't think I'm messing this up. Wait, can we under promote? No, it's not even gonna let us. Let's just make sure we don't blunder this. It's definitely a dead draw. So Lucas is showing some crazy line. I don't know. I don't know. Where do you want me to go? Here? I'll go here. We'll see if Sapsara knows how to draw this. But yeah, actually, Friss, in this opening line, instead of H4, did you have G4? Like, was that ever working? Like, was G4 ever stronger? Like, I was very scared of this G4 push. I need to look up this opening. Because with the reverse colors, it definitely works for sure. But yeah, with a tempo down, maybe I'm not in time. It's really interesting. Sapsara's trying to make this work so hard. He's trying to make this work so hard. We'll let him have his fun. G4 is better? Yeah. Gonna analyze our game a lot. I think that line is actually really strong to play against this, like, this kind of symmetrical looking bishop f5 stuff. Yeah, really, really surprised me. Lucas is dying on chat. Just draw the damn game. Yeah, I guess Sapsara really wants to win. Don't know if I can allow that. Yeah, and Arjun, your game, like, it was kind of strange how it fell apart. I mean, like, I think basically you had this one moment where you could play Queen f6 and attack my f-pawn before I could defend it well. And I had some ideas how I would, like, try and deal with it, but yeah. Ah, sad. I was enjoying our game. Sapsara. I was hoping to. I was so hoping to get a little trick in. I was really looking at all kinds of tricks. Like, I was thinking, like, you know, here maybe you'd get like tempted to try and go for this and allow the queen, or maybe like in this kind of position, if you were to like swing your rook over this way, you might accidentally put your rook here, something like this. Like, I was really thinking you might butcher this up, but not quite. Not quite. I mean, even at the end, I was like looking at some ideas. Like, can I somehow trick? Yeah, even at the end here, like looking at these kind of ideas, it's just never quite working. Never quite working. But yeah. I got fed up. Fair enough. Ah, well, good games, guys. Good games. I'm glad I could survive without a loss. That's given some of the games. This was tough. Wow. So, look at this Grandmaster play. 2 draws with black and 2 wins with white. Very professional. Very professional. C3 Venom. Oh, I mean, I played Retty in one game. Never got to play Arab. Yeah, it's so sad. It's so sad. I did try and give as much warning as I could about when I would do the Simul. But yeah, let's have a very, very quick look. Let's start with Josh's that finished first. Yeah, so I was trying to delay the development of this bishop and the development of my knight because basically black can play this idea of bishop a6 and trade off the bishop. So I was trying to wait. And yeah, I couldn't wait any longer with the knight. Then this capture came in. Queen d7. Is this actually the move? I don't remember. Is queen supposed to be on d7? Maybe it does belong on d7? I don't even remember. I feel like maybe it's fine. Yeah, and I think basically it's probably best just to commit with bishop a6. Just accept the fact that you're not going to gain the extra tempo and just play for it. I mean, I feel like this position... and yeah, a5 I really dislike. I'm really surprised that it's top engine move. I would have thought like just, you know, a6 and like queen c7, knight d7, basically play this like hedgehog type structure. But yeah, this has so many weaknesses. Yeah, and then unfortunately you just missed that. I was hitting b6. Yeah, otherwise I guess this is actually a decent move. And then it was definitely not an easy conversion. Like I wanted to basically just play for b4 and just get these pawns rolling, but you made a good job of making it difficult. And e5 was a nice move to create something. Yeah, and then I lost a pawn here and my pawn structure was looking a little bit hairy. But I managed to do just enough to basically keep everything together. And I think the big mistake, well, okay, aside from blundering b6, is actually taking with the rook. Because whenever you play against, whenever you play a position like this, you're very happy to trade the knight. You kind of want one of each piece. The more you can have one of each piece, the better. But if you trade off your rook, then my rooks are just going to dominate. So my remaining rook is just going to dominate, and then it's over. So you don't want to trade that rook. Like, then it's all over. Yeah, and then I think you resigned around here. So yeah. Interesting game. I was trying to be tricky in the opening, not let you get what you want, and I guess it worked. Then we have the game against Arjun. So, wow, Engine loves my play that much? With one blunder. I guess because I had a missed win or something, but that's incredible. I didn't think that I was, like, objectively better for this whole game. So, okay, this all ended up working out quite nicely. Takes. Rook c1. Knight e1 is still fine. Yeah. And I thought here queen f6 was interesting. I was not going to play f4. My move was going to be takes on g6. And my thinking was to play with knight here. The point being you can't like push this pawn immediately. But I missed that there's bishop e6. But I guess actually, you know, the queen's not on the line. What if you take with the king here? Can you take with the king? Knight e4. Oh, it hits the queen. It hits the queen. So it does work. Yeah, this was my idea to play with knight e4. But yeah, bishop e6 is very good. I just missed this. Yeah, not easy at all. f4 as like an only move? Are you kidding me? Like, don't tell me you saw this, Arjun, and that's why you didn't play queen f6. Like, f4 is insane. Yeah. I don't know. Looks really weak around my king. Looks... I don't know. Like, someone good at calculating can work that out. I ain't working that out. But yeah, this... Yeah, when things started to trade, I started to feel a bit better. And I felt my decision to trade off your knight at this moment was a very practical choice. Just to avoid any tricks. And basically, yeah, this was a nice simplification. Once I'm a pawn up. Not even a pawn up, but just can create the pass pawn. Then it's completely over. So, my one blunder in the game was after queen e7 I missed... Oh, I'm just winning a bishop? I'm just winning a bishop? Just winning a bishop? I didn't even see I was winning a bishop. I was too focused on, like, making sure that I have, like, opportunity to defend. This was literally my thinking. And I thought the knight would be able to reroute somewhere useful. So yeah, completely missed that. But okay, interesting. Look at the accuracy of our game. It's awesome. Okay, I am very intrigued. I mean, probably like the end game, because it was drawn for so long, it's gonna like increase our accuracy. Yeah, 92%. But yeah, that's definitely due to the end game, I think. And wow, I had an advantage at one point. So yeah, this was like this new system of mine. Knight e4 is the best move. That's good to see. And right, you can't take... And yeah, I was really wondering whether I could take here. I just couldn't work it out. Yeah, I thought this is... This is just a bit dodgy. This is just a bit dodgy. So bishop d5 makes sense. That's good to see. But this is just good. But e5 was like a good move as well. This is all good. It's all very good. Bishop e5. This is all still good. And then, yeah, I got afraid of bishop a3, but I played it anyway. Bishop c3. And then bishop b5. Oh, that's... Whew! These bishops, man. Look how strong they are. I don't know why I didn't see this as an idea. I think I was too fixated on this plan. But b5 was some good idea. Yeah, wasn't there a moment I was a bit afraid of like getting trapped? Yeah, like bishop d3 would be a big blunder, right? Because they just trapped my bishop. So, yeah, a5 was a bit panic, but I wanted to basically secure a square for my bishop. That was my thinking. f5, yeah, I was just a bit afraid. I was just a bit afraid that somehow this guy would get attacked and then rook b3 would come or something. So maybe f5 was unnecessary. Oh, but maybe concretely this is very strong, right? Because you got c6. No, I was thinking maybe you win a piece or something like this. No, I'm just about surviving with rook d3. That would have been very scary had it come up. But yeah, bishop d3. Takes on b1 is playable. Oh, I literally thought that this was mate. I literally thought that this was mate, I think. Just take on b1 and play f5. But how does this work? f5, you win this. And I take here, and this is somehow better for me. I'm not even a pawn up here. Oh, some very precise rook c8. Yeah, this is very tough to see. Yeah, and I guess my pieces are slightly better here with good pressure on c5. Yeah, very difficult to see. I think this is like a very fair human response. And then this was actually doing well. Rook c6, now that my back rank is less weak. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, and I mean, I was looking at... Does this actually work for sure? If they take... Can they not get away with this? I was very scared of this idea still. And get away with this. Can they not push? I've got these moves to defend. I was basically looking at this line, and I just didn't appreciate that I could stop the pawn. I thought my king was too far away, which is why I needed my king a little bit closer, but then these checks are good. I thought that this pawn might also be able to roll. But yeah, and this rook c7 caught me by surprise. Did not believe that that was possible. Yeah, bishop e5. I mean, I basically wanted d4. Sorry, I basically wanted to control this queen square. That's kind of like my thinking here. Yeah, great game, Safsara. Well, I saw you were hitting b6. I missed the queen can just recapture my bishop. The queen can just recapture your bishop. You played bishop a6, right? I don't quite remember. I don't quite remember, Josh, but yeah, whatever it was, yeah, some tactical mishap, unfortunately. But I still think a5 looks very unnatural to me. I'd try and avoid a5 if I was you. And here, apparently I can play better with bishop c5. Yeah, and push these pawns together. This is the thing, right? Like, when I was playing this game. So here I can actually push the pawns together. What ended up happening was Safsara found this fantastic move. I played a4 and rook f4. I did not believe I'd missed this. But yeah, really, really good move. Really good move. So I guess I have to play with b5 instead. And if takes on h7, then I get these pawns rolling. And these are a bit dangerous. Like, this pawn actually does a pretty good job of stopping these pawns. Like, at least slowing them down. Not stopping them, but slowing them down. And then this was quite a surprise. Then I had to make sure I could hold this. And yeah, this basically was a useful time-gaining move for me. I guess, like, rook f4 hitting the bishop might be a smoother way to try and activate your rook. Because rook a5 doesn't achieve anything, right? It doesn't achieve anything. Like, the rook's not better here than it was on a4, whereas rook f4, you're actually coming down and doing stuff. So I think rook f4 is like game winner. So these kind of like moves, you really want to be precise. And then this is just a draw. Okay, I had to be a bit careful here. Like, for instance, if I were to just like autoplay like h5, I think... Oh, okay, this is also a draw. I thought like maybe if my king is cut off from this, I felt like maybe white can like somehow finesse this and like win, since my king can't defend the pawn so easily. But okay, this is just... This felt more clear, having the pawn on the g file. And then I just had to be very careful. And I guess neither of us missed anything. Like, it was like, I mean, it was a draw, you know, from Sapsara, like, if he wanted it. Yeah, and this is where Arav actually suggested, why did you defend? The thing is, I don't really have a good move to play instead. Maybe, I guess I could try this move. Maybe that's an interesting try, and see if Sapsara, like, takes or something, but I don't think Sapsara would have taken. And even if he did, right, like, this would still be a draw. Like, this is still a draw. So, yeah, it was just a draw. It was just a draw, and there was no way through. But yeah, very, very good game. Really interesting. Just trying to think, what was the... Yeah, this... Okay, yeah, but at least we see this line of Akara, it worked out really nicely for me. So I think in a classical game, I could probably try and finesse this. Yeah, definitely with bishop c3, I'd see this in a classical. But okay, then we finally come to the game against Frizz. Now, what a game this was. This was unbelievable. That bar at the end. Oh my god, I was winning at some point. Holy crap. Okay, so I basically played a reverse c3 Venom. Frizz is playing the Jobava. And this idea to play knight e5 and play for g4, this is really annoying. This is really annoying. Oh, and very interesting, h5 is actually a move. Wow. So, at this moment, I was wondering, maybe instead of e6, I should play knight d7 first. Maybe this is a better way to do it, so I can meet knight e5 with the immediate capture. Maybe this is the way to go. Yeah, this looks much, much better. So I need to remember this. I need to remember this. How am I going to remember this? So, at this moment, I can't play knight d7 yet because I need to play bishop f5. What if Frizz plays knight e5 immediately? g4 is still possible. But the difference here is e3 hasn't been played, so there's less control over g4, right? So I can already play knight d7, and here, I could potentially take on g4, although there are some tactics with e4. That's unbelievable. So probably just taking here seems reasonable enough. And try and play like the pawn up position. I think that looks fine. I mean, like, looking at the complication here of e5 being the move, I don't really mind this position. I think I'd take black here. So maybe this is the key. As soon as knight f3 is played, I need to meet it with knight d7. I mean, this is like a Caro-Kann principle, right? To meet this knight f3 with knight d7. So I'll just remember this for Jobava. Knight f3, knight d7, knight f3, knight d7, knight f3, knight d7. In the Jobava. Okay, so e3... e6 inaccuracy, because then there's this knight e5 and then it gets very tricky. And here I was very worried about this g4 and h4, and here I don't have h5 because it takes on g6. This is exactly what I don't want. And yeah, if I have to play moves like queen b6, I'm never finding the complications here. So I think I'm practically lost in this position. So I need to remember, meet knight f3 with knight d7 and then play well, okay, in this position I can't play knight d7, right, on knight f3, but as soon as I can, I need to play it immediately. I need to play knight d7 ASAP. Yeah, this is really interesting to see. Yeah, and then, yeah, basically what ended up happening was Frizz started with h4, which allowed me to go h5. One thing to note, actually, is I can play this early h5 move. I saw that this came up. Yeah, at this moment, I can play h5. It just feels wrong. Because if white doesn't go for all of their counterplay and just plays h3, I feel like the h-pawn is like a little bit unnatural. Like maybe the knight can reroute or something. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I can follow up with g6 kind of play. Or maybe just leave it. Maybe h5 is actually fine. Maybe h5 is fine. So maybe, okay, as a backup then h5 is still a move. But in general, try and prevent this knight e5 by playing knight d7 first. And then this ended up working out for me. I liked my knight on b8. Wow, I can actually take. Wow, I can take the h-pawn. I didn't see that. Ah, man. I missed this move. But okay, it's a simul. What to expect. And yeah. Then that would be great. Yeah, I just missed I could win that pawn. Look at queen b6. It's funny. I don't even know if I want to be honest. You know what, Frizz? I don't even want to see that line. I don't even want to build any kind of intuition there because I just never want to get into it. I don't want to look at it. I really don't want to look at it. Yeah, and funny, huh? Like, I played, like, this move, bishop e2. I was like, fair enough, knight g8. I'm very glad to see knight g8's top move. This takes some skill to, like, you know, repeat a mistake. And yeah, this castle queenside, I mean, I was scared to play b5 because I thought maybe this a4, but then I thought I can always play a6. This is my thing. I thought I can always play a6 here, and I'd be alright. So when I, like, blitzed out a5, I was suddenly like, oh crap, what if a4 comes? I can't play a6 anymore. But apparently I'm fine. Apparently I can just take, but these pawns definitely feel a bit weak. Like, I don't really believe I'm okay here. I feel like this is just going to be a weakness for the rest of the game, and you're going to be able to play c4 at some point. So, what's the idea here? I take bishop e4. I don't know. What's going on? And I have to play some very precise f6, otherwise I'm worse. Oh, and then I win back a pawn. Okay, so for concrete reasons I'm fine, but otherwise it's something I don't want. So I think a4, practically speaking, would have been a good move. Did I have a choice here? I could play knight e7. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. No, if they take first, I mean. I wasn't sure who was better here. I really wasn't sure. And I wanted to keep more pieces on the board to give myself more options, basically. Like, I didn't want to... Oh, no, I did trade anyway. What am I talking about? But at least, like, I don't have the double G pawns, right? This was, like, my thinking. Yeah, and I felt like maybe I was slightly better here. What I should have done, though, for sure, is play the move knight e7 while I still can. Before bishop c5. I didn't see this move at all. This was a really, really nice move. And now I've lost my chance to play knight e7. And if I do, I wasn't sure who was benefiting from this rook endgame. If anything, it felt like your rooks were, like, more active than mine. How do you afford Patreon every month by donating for 24 months at a time? Did it recently say that I've been donating for 24 months? I mean, Lichess has literally transformed my life in the sense that, like, I wouldn't be able to do any remote coaching without Lichess, so I feel like I owe it to them. And you can also get the Patreon wings for £1 a month. So you can basically be a cheapskate and still support. And I think, like, you know, I can afford £1 a month for the greatest chess website ever to exist. You know. Oh, wow. This is all... Yeah, it kind of felt like I had to be precise here. I just didn't have the time to really think. Yeah, and this is a very cool idea. To basically play with rook a5, gain the tempo that way. And if the bishop were to move, then we basically get the rook to, like, a decent square without allowing any rooks entering the position. Because now the rook enters the 7th, and then I had some problems here. Then I had to be really, really tricky to basically not be lost. And my plan was basically I wanted to sack the knight for the pawn and basically play with, like, some passed pawns. So that's why I put the king on g3 so that it can support the king more. And, you know, on g4 then that potentially allows the king in. So this was my thinking anyway. I guess, like, this doesn't stop f5, but luckily it wasn't played. And then, yeah, I was trying to be tricky and defend like this. Can't take my knight without giving up the pawn. And yeah, f5, yeah, it's really tough to find. Wow, and then this was wrong as well. I mean, what was my thinking? I mean, I felt like in this position, he's threatening to push, right? Like, I'm going to lose a whole rook. So what is the point here? Oh, I can just take this and give up a rook? That's unbelievable. Yeah, whatever, engine. Whatever. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, you basically block this with the knight. That's really cool. How did I even draw that arrow? I literally glitched that arrow. There's no way I can replicate that arrow. That was really... Oh, there we go. Okay, so... Yeah, rook c6, my idea was that at least when he pushes, I can take and defend my rook, right? So then bishop a3 was inaccurate. I could get this pawn rolling. And then I actually have the advantage here. Oh, but I messed up. I can just push h3? This was what I was calculating. I was like, can I do this? Ah, I can't calculate. God damn. I thought he could play bishop here and then push and then skewer the pawn. I miscalculated by one move. I was literally looking at this. I'm pretty sure I was looking at this move. I was basically like, can I push the pawn or not? And I was just like, nah, don't risk it. Don't risk it, but that's a game-defining move. And I underestimated how much counterplay that white had, to be fair. I thought that like one of these past pawns should go through, and I felt that I should be winning this anyway. Which I am after this moment. Rook c3 was even right. And rook e3. So the point being, if king d2, I take on f2, and here I can still defend. Oh, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see that? Oh, I think I know. I think I was looking at this. I was looking at this. Here, and then rook e8, I was looking at bishop f8. And I thought that I was losing this. I thought that I literally calculated this. Ah, but I can play rook c8, but then... Oh, and I queen with check. Oh my days. And if they block, I play d3, and then I still queen with check. Ah, I didn't see this far. I basically saw up to here, and I was very concerned, because I basically thought that, yeah, if he can block here, and the best I can do is just, like, make these pawns stuck, I just felt he's gonna queen, and I'm screwed. I didn't see rook c8. Rook c8 was the move I missed. Rook c8 was the move I missed. Then I would have probably gone for this, but just didn't see far enough. And then I had this situation. Wow, and it's a draw? Oh my god, it's a draw? It's a draw? Wait, that's not a good move. Oh, there are no checks here? But this check? And I just... Are you serious? Wow. And there's just no way to fork this rook. I mean, basically in this position, I was wondering whether I should like play h3. But the problem is you've just got this fork, right? So I played rook c3 in the hope that I would be able to avoid a fork. What's the problem with this? Queen d5. So there's no checks. I just thought intuitively it makes sense not to go on a dark square. But here, if there's no checks, there's no checks. And queen a7. Wow. Wow. And this idea with queen h1, this was very class. And here I thought it was just completely over, which of course it is. And then I was like, you know, I'll just play on. And this is the thing, right? If you're not playing like to win this, like so in this position, I was looking at white playing this, and then going for this, and then getting this like immortal like queen, but of course, you know, it's not the case, and just hope that like Fritz takes, which wouldn't even be a stalemate. So I was looking at these ideas. And the thing is, if you were to basically just give up here, you know, after queen takes c2, you would just play this move, they would push the pawn, you would move out, you would pray for a stalemate, and of course, Fritz is never going to stalemate, right? But what you can do is time it so that the most logical promotion to a queen could be a stalemate. So, you know, these things don't happen by chance. You have to, like, engineer them, and you have to prepare them. And I think I also had a moment earlier around here. Yeah, I was debating whether... I think around here, I was debating, yeah, between these two moves, right? And I thought, if I go this way, there's not going to be any stalemate pattern. But if I go in front of a pawn, I increase my chance. So even at this moment, move 59, so like 7-8 moves ago, I was thinking a little bit about how to create the stalemate. So if you're a fighter, if you're a warrior, you will try everything. So never ever give up, and okay, every once in 100 games, you're gonna salvage something. So it's worth fighting for. But wow, what a game, and thank you guys all for playing. I mean, I learned definitely something about the opening of this game, which is really important. This whole nuance between like when to play e6, when to play this 97, very, very useful to understand. Also when I can get away with h5, very, very interesting. And what a finale, what a finale. But yeah, that is 100 days of training, guys. 100 days of training. I mean, in these 100 days, I managed to get 2500 Blitz, Rapid, and Classical, and... Sorry, Blitz, Rapid, and Bullet. And I don't think this is just through chance. I think it's through, like, the momentum from playing, keeping the high spirits. I was playing a lot online. And all of this adds up eventually, right? And, you know, I think, like... I don't know how many days of streaming I'm going to do, to be honest, because, I mean... Like, you know, the sun's coming out. Like, I work a lot online already, so it's like a lot of computer screen time. So I don't know like how long I'm gonna do these streams for. And also like, you know, the streaming as well was like one of my big goals as well was to become monetized on YouTube, which finally happened, which was very cool. So I mean, maybe at some point I'm gonna cut down the streaming. Maybe I will try and maybe make some more uploads. I mean, it'll be a bit stupid, right, to get monetized on YouTube and then stop like uploading and then like never make a paycheck. But one thing I do want to mention is that on Discord, I have rebooted the Chess Lifestyle server. And if you guys have a look, I made a post today. Maybe I need to at everyone, just to remind everyone, I don't know. But I am basically opening Journey to Master, which is this... let me move my camera over to the other side. But Journey to Master is basically an online tournament I developed in the pandemic. It was basically inspired by a competition already existing that's run by Shogi Harbor, which is a shogi community on Discord. And basically, it's going to be one game a week, 10 minutes plus 30 seconds rated. And there'll be 6 rounds, and there'll be an overall winner. And actually, the winner is going to receive 1 free copy of my C3 Venom. So it's going to be very exciting. One game a week. You basically arrange it with your opponent, whoever your opponent is for that week. And is it okay to skip the first 2 rounds? Good question, Lucas. I will think about it. Probably it's fine. Maybe I'll say like 2 buys are allowed. Maybe I'll make it work just. And give you 2 half-point buys. Although half-point, it feels like it's also somewhat of an edge. I don't know. I'll think about it. Probably it's fine. But yeah, the requirements, you need to be 2000 rated on Classical. And you need to have played at least 10 rated games. And yeah, each round needs to be played within 7 days. So yeah, I think it should be fine, Lucas, to skip the first 2 rounds. I guess you've got exams. Michael, if I win the Grand Prix, could I have some openings as my reward? I can give you some openings, Safsara. I've got some stuff I can give you. So, if you win, of course, if you win. So I'll have a think about what the prizes can be. But yeah, definitely get signed up to Journey to Master. The deadline is June the 2nd, so you've basically got a couple weeks to get your Classical ratings up. If you want to play. You don't play Classical, well, then it's your loss, Safsara. So if you want to have a chance to win and also get like some serious training in, because 10 minutes plus 30 is like practicing the increment for Classical chess, highly recommend giving it a go. But yeah, this will be fun. And on that note, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. So thank you guys for tuning in for 100 days. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Simul, even if you weren't playing. And yeah, you're planning to stalemate from 20 moves. Yeah, probably not even 10 moves. But yeah, definitely I was keeping it in the back of my mind as I was trying not to give any... How to join the Discord. Yes, obviously this is something that I should have mentioned. Let me make a link for the Discord now. And the reason why I haven't made this public, so actually I'm not gonna show the public link, is because for a long time I had like a bunch of spammers, and it was really annoying. And I would have to like clear this up every single time, and it was super annoying. But yeah, how should I send it? I guess I think anyone who wants it, I will message your lichess. So Frizz, I will just message your lichess with the Discord. But anyone else who wants it, you're welcome to message me on Ponziani Master, and I will share it. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and see you tomorrow. Adios.